I first started experiencing symptoms probably like about 2 years ago, and it was just, I would have like random just tachycardia, and my pulse would just race like really fast, just major dizziness, fatigue, and I was kind of used to those things happening. It was kind of just intermittent, and then it got really bad where it was like all of a sudden I was, having trouble walking, and I was basically like bed bound for a while just because I was so weak. And I visited different doctors and they tried different things, but nothing was really working. The care I've received at Postural is definitely different from the other care I've received in the best way possible. Dr. Driscoll and her team are so knowledgeable, and the amount of research that they've done is unbelievable. This was the first time that I felt like the doctors actually knew what they were talking about, and all these things that I had never thought of, that it's just like, oh, that's what that is. And I think the fact that Dr. Driscoll herself struggled with POTS, it really helps because that they know exactly what you're feeling, like they've been there too, and just, they definitely know what they're doing because I've seen, cardiologists and, neurologists and all different doctors, and within the first few days, just like as soon as I got started on the supplements, before I wasn't able to, go to the airport without a wheelchair or, just walk around the mall or anything. Like, I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't drive. And now I've, gotten my life back. I can go to the mall and go shopping. I can drive. I can, I don't need a wheelchair. I don't have to plan on, oh, this sounds like fun. I want to go do this, but I can't because I can't walk.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing. All of my symptoms have gotten so much better. My dizziness is so much better. I used to, I felt like I would sometimes look like a, intoxicated, baby deer when I would walk. I would be, kind of stumbling all over the place, and now it's like, I can walk in a straight line, and I have, the energy to, work all day and just live life like a normal 20-something instead of feeling like, a really old, person who just, can't do anything. I didn't realize how kind of debilitating it was before until I got better, and then it's like, wow, I have, energy, and I didn't realize how bad my head hurt and my ears just from the pressure in my brain, and now it's like, oh, your brain doesn't always have to hurt. So it's just, so I feel like I got my life back. Oh, absolutely. There's so much research that I can't get over how just brilliant you guys are to have figured out all this stuff. I think, if anything, it's very scientific. I think that, a lot of times people jump straight to, just a ton of, medications, and, I am on some medication, but also just some things, as simple as the supplements, but, it's not like we're just throwing random supplements and vitamins at it. There's so much research to back it up, and the blood tests and checking the levels. I think it's very scientific. It's not just some, weird voodoo major healing thing. It's definitely backed by science, and it works. Absolutely. I feel like my care was very individualized. When I first got here, I think it was the first day we went through a whole symptoms checklist, and those specific symptoms were addressed, and the you know, the blood work, I mean, it's incredibly individualized, and the fact that at Potts Care you guys only have like maybe 1 or 2 patients a week, it allows for a very hands-on, individualized experience, which is very unique and very beneficial. Absolutely. You guys have given me lots of little handouts with all the information, so I don't feel too overwhelmed, because it's amazing to have all this new information. And you guys have helped me kind of keep it all organized. But I mean, it's so refreshing to go to a doctor and leave with a ton of information that can help you and that will work, than just another, you know, oh, well, like, you just kind of have to live with it, like, wait, see if it gets better. But I mean, I think I have a much better grasp on the illness itself and the treatment. So I feel very empowered now that I have all the tools I need to continue to feel even better every day. Oh my God, do it. I mean, when my mom first found this, I was like, oh, like another doctor, like I've already been to so many doctors, like, is this gonna, be a waste of money? Is it just gonna be more? But I'm so thankful that she found this and that I was able to come, because it's totally changed my life. And that, you guys really care about your patients, and I think it's good that it's so individualized, which actually gave me even more faith in it, because it's not just, this is what we do for everyone, it's just one blanket thing, because people's symptoms can vary a lot with this illness, or, some people have symptoms that others don't, and I just think if you have POTS and you're not better, come here, because it's amazing.